Hello everyone, my name is Romel Pravia and I am the President and General Director of a digital marketing agency that goes by the name of DGI.media. So today I want to share with you a book review. Okay, I recently listened to in its entirety the book called The 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. The only difference between success and failure. Now, if you don't know Grant Cardone, you should. He is a multimillionaire, he is a real estate mogul, and he is a best-time New York seller. So with that, here's what I learned from the book. So what the book is about setting goals that are beyond your reach and following it with massive action. Okay? That's pretty much what the book is about. He goes on to talk about the biggest mistake most people make in life is not setting goals high enough. The 10X rule is based on understanding the level of effort and the level of thinking required to succeed. Operating at activity levels far beyond the normal is 10X, action and execution, and that it will take you far. And setting targets that are 10X the goals you would ever dream of, okay? So what you want to do, according to Grant Cardone, and I totally agree with him, is that you want to set goals that are far beyond what you have ever dreamt of and what you have ever set for yourself. What that will do after you read them, after you see them every day, okay, is it's kind of setting your mind what you need to do in order to reach your goals and dreams, okay? And so what I've started doing after reading this book is following the 10X action rule. So I have a digital marketing agency, as many of you know, and so it's important for me to be on social media constantly in order to broaden my audience and also to bring in clients, okay? And so I've been posting every 2 hours on my social media. And that's actually something that Grant Cardone does himself, okay? And so it's not that I'm copying what he's doing. Well, I am copying what he's doing, but it's based on something that gives you results, okay? So I've actually started seeing results. I've been getting quite a bit of attention on social media. I have gotten quite a bit of new likes on my social media platforms, and I have also gotten new clients as a result, okay? So what I would recommend for you is doing the same. Set goals that are beyond your reach, goals that you've never set, okay? And then follow it up with actions in order for you to achieve those goals. I have also started a business network show which airs on a local channel, but also through my social media platforms. And so that's a goal that I never imagined myself doing. And so the objective is to bring in entrepreneurs from all over the world to give them a voice so that they can go ahead and share their brand and share their message with the rest of the world. Okay, so the 10X rule by Grant Cardone, highly recommended, 10 out of 10, and you should get it either the hard book or get it on Audible, okay, where you can listen to it. My target is to read one book per week or listen to one book per week, okay, and it helps you essentially to stay on top of things and reach goals that are beyond your dreams. Okay, so with that, I want to give you a freebie today and share with you some tips on how to improve your SEO or your search engine optimization so that your website comes up on one of the top pages of Google searches. Now, just as a caveat, if you are seeing or getting information or advertisement or what have you from digital marketing agencies that promise that they can do this service for you and put you in the top 2 pages of Google searches. Just have some caution with that. No one can really guarantee that they can put you on the top two pages of Google searches, okay? Because what it is a science. However, it takes time, number one, and number two, it's something that you have to do on a daily basis and consistently, okay? As far as some of the tips that I'm going to share with you here, so that your page is exposed and you reach exposed to more of the internet users, and so that you get access to a broader audience online, okay? So here are some of the tips. Number one, upgrade and update your older blog content, okay? You don't want to have older blog content on your website because what you want to do is you want to drive traffic to your site, and so you will do that by creating new blogs with new content, okay? Content that's gonna captivate your audience, content that's gonna catch the eye. So it's really important as well to share images that are going to immediately capture someone's attention, okay? Number two, promote your content on social media. Now, Google doesn't recommend that you use social media for your website to be on one of their pages, or when you do a Google search, or when somebody does a Google search. They don't use that in their algorithms, okay? So it's really important for you to share social media, yes. However, it is not ranked highly on Google searches. That being said, I would recommend that you post at least twice per day on your social media. If you need an agency to do it for you, like ourselves, we essentially post every 2 to 4 hours on our clients' social media platforms. Okay, so that way you increase the likes, you increase the audiences, and you broaden the exposure for your business. Okay? Now, number three, improve your URLs, titles, and metas. What that means is essentially every URL, which is the address of your website, okay, will rank on the Google algorithm. So again, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you use the right content, the right words for your website, on the titles of your blogs. Ensure that you use wording that is going to rank high on Google searches, and so everything within your website. Most people don't know this, but you know, we that are in the digital marketing agency know that SEO is really important, and it happens in the background. Okay, it happens with the backlinks of your website, and that's why we have a job. It's to better the exposure and the traffic to your site. So send me an email and ask me more about that, because I'm sure that many of you have a website. It may be a killing or a kick-ass website, but it doesn't have the SEO built in that it needs to in order to attract the traffic for you to convert your potential clients into clients. Okay? The next point I have for you is check for any broken links. Having broken links on your site will kill your user experience. If you've been running your website for a little while, then you're probably linking out to resources that are no longer online, or you've changed the URL structure of certain posts and pages on your own site. Both internal links on your site and external links out to authoritative resources are important for SEO and your overall user experience, okay? If your site runs on WordPress, then you can install a plugin like Broken Link Checker that will scan your website for broken links. Alternatively, you can install the Chrome extension that's also called Broken Link Checker, which will scan the open page for broken links. Okay, bottom line, you have to you have to check for broken links in your website. Okay, if you don't know how to do that, send me a message and I will share my knowledge with you. But you don't want to have those broken links because number one, it slows down your website, and number two, it again will have Google rank your website lower as a result. Okay, and also what you want to make sure is that you have the SSL certificate. Okay, it is now mandatory for you to have an SSL certificate or security, because if you don't, you're not going to show up, or your website's not going to show up on a lot of the browsers. Okay, so that's really important because the new browsers are not including websites that don't have the SSL certificate or security. And so again, send me a message. I'll let you know basically what you need to do in order to check to see if your website has the SSL certificate and security. And if it doesn't, you definitely want to get that. Okay. And number 5, perform blog email outreach. Simply writing your content isn't enough. You also need to spend time promoting that content for shares and backlinks. When sending emails to other influencers in your space, it's important to not send an email that asks for a direct backlink. Instead, your goal with blog outreach should be to get on the radar of people who are likely to share and link to your content. If your content is good and you're getting it in front of the right people, then the links will follow. Okay? So again, what you want to be able to do here is find certain alliances with other bloggers or with other people that are in your business, and be able to share your content through their site. Okay, that takes a little bit more of people skills, and also being able to again use the 10x rule. Send out as many emails to those alliances, okay, or affiliates that you want to use, so that you're able to share your website and have your website be exposed to more people on the internet. Okay, but let me make it clear. So one thing is to seek out for alliances, and it's another to actually seek out affiliate programs that you can sell. I'll touch on affiliate programs on another occasion. Number 6, spend time analyzing your competitors. Okay, want a super secret way to create content you know will work? Spend some time analyzing the successes of your competitors. Many people, will criticize you if you do, but having said that, it actually works. Okay, I've actually used it for a bit. I analyze what my competitors are doing, and I use certain things that they use. I don't copy them directly, but I use a lot of the strategies that they're using, and strategies that work. Okay, where I've seen results, and so it's important that you do check what your competitors are doing. And even have a conversation with them. I've had opportunities where I've talked to other colleagues in my industry, and we've had conversations around how are you attracting clients? What are you doing to attract new clients? And so forth. Okay. Number 7, engage with big blogs and sites in your niche. Blog commenting isn't the best way to build backlinks to your site, but it does serve a purpose nonetheless. Some blogs do have comment sections that allow you to post your name and link to your website. But the main purpose of commenting isn't to build backlinks to your site. Instead, it's to get on the radar of the top bloggers and website owners in your space. When commenting, the best approach is to post something thoughtful that also adds value. Okay, over time, what that will do is it will add to basically more exposure for your website or your blog. Okay, but what you want to do, again, using that 10x rule and that 10x mentality, is you want to be able to set goals for yourself regarding becoming, let's say, like a Grant Cardone or like a Ty Lopez or a Gary Vaynerchuk. You want to set your goals such that you will no longer need to at some point comment on other big bloggers' blogs, but have a blog following yourself that's going to be big enough where you're not going to need to seek out the help of others, okay? So hopefully the tips that I've given you for your SEO, search engine optimization, will help you to steadily improve your search engine rankings over the long term. And remember that SEO is a long-term game, but the little things you do day in and day out will add up, okay? And so I want to thank you for watching. Do follow me on Facebook at Romel Pravia, Instagram at Romel Pravia, and I also have a YouTube channel, which again is at Romel Pravia. And do listen to the material from Grant Cardone. Read his book, okay? The 10X Rule. It's going to help you to reach your goals. It's going to set up a mindset where you're going to be able to do more than you ever thought, okay? So with that, thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful day. Until next time, we'll see you at the other side.